State of Texas versus Chelsea Ann Marie Ship.
No.
That's you with Mr. Macon, your attorney and the state's attorney. Okay. This is very serious
Hook moment
case.
right here. Judge Sita audience KO Warn Kar Raha Hai. This is a very serious case. Jab court cud gravity emphasize care. Samaj Jo stakes life-altering hain.
This is a very serious case. They're all serious here. Some are more serious. Does the defendant waive a formal reading of this indictment and arraignment here? Can we proceed in summary?
Yes, sir.
In summary, this indictment alleges that on or about March 26, 2022, in Jefferson County, Texas, you committed the first-degree felony of murder with the use of a deadly weapon, namely a firearm, by shooting the complainant, the victim. Do you understand what you're charged with here?
Yes.
This is a first-degree felony, which means if convicted, you face a term of life imprisonment or any term of not more than 99 years or less than 5 years in
Quick
prison.
legal breakdown. First-degree felony murder in Texas. 5 years SC 99 years ya life. Yakoi dramatic exaggeration nahi ya raw law high. Question for you. Agar ya trial tak jada.
Or less than 5 years in prison. In addition, a fine may be assessed not to exceed $10,000. Do you understand the punishment range here, man?
Yes, sir.
Is it because of the writing, Judge?
Yeah.
It's 40 years, Judge.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna redo that, Jim.
Tab with more.
I know,
It's
I know. I wish we had this pen for everybody. This pen seems to work better on the pad
Yes,
than
sir.
others.
Thank you.
And
Thank you
God.
for clarifying.
Okay. An agreement has been reached where you would be pleading guilty, sentenced to 40
Here's
years
the
in
pivot.
prison.
Guilty plea 40 years, no appeal. Ye bargain ka matlab hoda high certainty over risk. Jury ka chance cho diagaya. Lekin uncertainty be kadam.
Sentenced to 40 years imprisonment. Is that your understanding of the agreement, ma'am? If I follow this agreement, you have no right of appeal of your case. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to this indictment, charging you with this first degree felony, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty voluntarily? That is on your own free will and because you are guilty.
Yes, sir.
I show you what's marked as State's Exhibit 1. Did you sign that document voluntarily? Did you understand it? Discuss it with Mr. Macon, your attorney? Are the contents here true and correct? State's Exhibit 1 is tendered into evidence. And
Objection.
without objection, it's admitted. Among other things, this states you are mentally competent to enter your guilty plea. It's freely and voluntarily made. You know what you've been charged with. The indictment has been read to you. You've read it. You are guilty of the crime charged in any lesser included offenses. You are giving up your rights to a jury trial and the rights to the appearance, confrontation, cross-examination of witnesses, and you are totally satisfied with the representation provided by your lawyer here. All of this is true. It states so help you God. State's Exhibit 1 is made a part of the record for all purposes. Is a pre-sentence report waived here?
Yes, sir.
Is there anything else to add? I'm
No.
going to make findings now. If nothing further to add by anyone, I'm going to find that Ms. Shipp, you are pleading guilty to this first degree felony of murder voluntarily, knowingly, intelligently. There's sufficient evidence supporting your guilty plea from State's Exhibit 1 admitted here to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You were giving up your rights to a jury trial and the rights to the appearance, confrontation, cross-examination of witnesses, and you're totally satisfied with the representation provided by your lawyer. All of this is true, it states. So help you God, out of State's Exhibit 1, and the court supports those representations with positive findings that are in the record that state those admissions. I hereby find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt of this first degree felony. I am following the agreement. You are hereby sentenced to confinement in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice to serve a term of 40 years. The judgment shall reflect an affirmative finding that a deadly weapon, namely a firearm, was used in the commission of this
Deadly
offense.
weapon finding. Yes surf words nahi hain. Iska affect parole, classification, or future relief sab par pad to high. Ya label sentence kasath hamesha chipak jada
It's
high.
used in the commission of this offense. Anything else we need to add on it?
No,
Is there any, uh,
no, Your Honor.
nothing else
No,
from
sir.
anyone else?
Not today.
All right. Do you understand what has happened today, man?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That is all. We're in recess on this case.
Thank you, Judge.
The state of Texas versus, is it Cadrain or Cadron? How do you pronounce your first name? Cadron
Yes, sir.
Perkins. And you are here with your attorney, Mr. Reynolds, and the state's attorney. Does the defendant waive formal readings of these indictments? Can we proceed in summary?
He does, and you
You're
may.
pleading to both.
Yeah, that's correct, Judge. Same amount of time to run concurrent.
In summary, these two cases, and we'll take them up together because they are similarly alleging the first degree felonies of murder in each case. And these state in 39766 on or about January 30th, 2022, and in 22-39767 on or about January 1st, 2022, both alleging in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the first degree felonies of murder by shooting the complainants or the victims in each case with a deadly weapon, namely a firearm. There is a second allegation of a prior conviction of robbery. Are we using that?
No, there's no need, Judge.
Okay. Do you understand, sir, what you're charged with in each of these cases?
Yes, sir.
These are first degree felonies, which means you face a term of life imprisonment if convicted, or any term not more than 99 years or less than 5 years in prison. In addition, a fine may be assessed not to exceed $10,000. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Agreements have been reached in your cases where you would be pleading guilty in each case, found guilty in each case, sentenced to 55 years imprisonment to run
2 murders,
concurrently.
2 cases, 1 defendant, or sentences concurrent. Audience poll. Kia apko lagda high concurrent sentences justice serve Cardi Hain. Ya consecutive Zyata sense ban 8.
Imprisonment to run concurrently with each case. Is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, sir.
If I follow these agreements, you have no right of appeal of your cases. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I show you in each case what's marked as State's Exhibit 1. Did you sign those documents
Yes, sir.
voluntarily, knowingly, intelligently?
Yes, sir.
Did you discuss them with your attorney, and are the contents of these documents, State's Exhibit 1, all true and correct?
Yes, sir.
State's Exhibit 1 tendered into evidence in each of these cases
No objection.
without objection admitted. Among other things, these state that you are mentally competent to enter your guilty pleas. These are freely and voluntarily made. You know what you've been charged with. The indictments have been read to you, or you've read them. You are guilty of the crimes charged and any lesser included offenses. You are giving up your rights to a jury trial and the rights to the appearance, confrontation, cross-examination of witnesses. We're totally satisfied with the representation provided by your lawyer. All of this is true. It states, so help you God. Is all of that true and correct?
Yes, sir.
States Exhibit 1 in each case made a part of the record for all purposes. Pre-sentence reports are waived.
So wait.
Anything else to add by either party? I'm going to follow these agreements.
Sorry, Mr. Thomas.
The only
And
thing
fine.
is,
You, in each of these cases, you are pleading guilty, sir, voluntarily, knowingly, intelligently, to these allegations of the first degree felonies of murder in each case. You are mentally competent to do so. You understand and appreciate the consequences of pleading guilty. There's sufficient evidence from State's Exhibit 1 admitted here to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt of these 2 first degree felonies of murder. I hereby find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt of these first degree felonies of murders in each case. And I am following the agreements. You are hereby sentenced to confinement in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice to serve a term of 55 years on each case to run concurrently. There will be an affirmative finding in the judgments that a deadly weapon, namely a firearm, was used in the commission of these offenses. Do you understand, sir, what has happened today?
Yes, sir.
Anything else from the state? Is there anything?
we have an allocution from the victim's family on 39766, Judge.
All right, go ahead.
Judge, he He is in administrative segregation because he was contacting witnesses. And I think since that's no longer an issue, he's asking that the jail staff be allowed to determine where he stays instead of the court.
That's an accurate statement as to why he was moved into isolation. We had proven to the court that there were some threats against one of the witnesses that testified. Since we're not moving forward with a trial, I have no objections to the jail making administrative changes.
It is allowed, based upon no objection from the state. What do you have? Okay.
I have some family, Judge. I know where you want to situate.
Okay, the defendant can be seated right here in the witness chair. Thank you. All right, please, in each case, please identify yourself and how you are related to the victim in this case.
My name is Sabrina Matthews, Wagner Matthews. I'm Isaiah's oldest sister.
That's Isaiah Wagner.
Isaiah
right,
Wagner.
Who was the deceased, who was killed in this case.
Sister.
Okay, go ahead.
Sandra Matthews, the baby sister.
Okay. All right, you may go forward when you're ready. Thank you.
Courtroom Kasab's heavy moment Yahin Se start Hoda High. Victim impact statement. Yelaw Se Zayada human truth Hodi High. Is point par case numbers Kadam Ho Jade Hain or surf loss Ray Jada High.
Forward when you're ready. Thank you.
Isaiah Brandon Wagner, a gentle giant, was taken from us on January the 30th, 2022. Our parents' lives are not the same since that day. My mom is 84, 666 since that day. There's nothing we can do or say to her to make it any better. We wrap our arms around her and tell her I literally love her every day. Mama, it's going to be okay. Deep down inside, she doesn't think so. And she doesn't feel it. My dad is 84. Your parents and family and friends can go and visit you anytime they get ready. What we have to go and visit is a grave site of Isaiah. As one of Isaiah's oldest sisters, like I stated, we're a very close-knit family. All 5 of us. It was 3 boys and 2 girls. Our nieces and nephews, we're all like this. We come together in times of trouble and talk to each other and pray with each other, comfort each other, encourage each other. That's all we can do. He leaves behind 2 precious little children that between me and my sister and other family members help raise those children. Our husbands, they're here today to support us. They have helped in ways they didn't even ask for. But the love that they have for Isaiah's kids, that's what they do. That's what we all do. Jerry, my brother that's here today, you will always be our big brother, even though I'm the oldest. He's going to always be my big brother. It took us a long time, but not too long, to find out after Isaiah had passed, the grave site where the grass was growing at. It didn't take us that long to figure out it was him that was going out there cleaning that up. You took our loved one. I truly wake up some days in disbelief. I can't believe it. I touch it's real. He's gone. He's never coming back. I have a picture of him on my fireplace mantle. I pass by that fireplace mantle and I say, Isaiah, you don't even know what hit you that day. You hunted him down like an animal. For what reason? Oh, they said it was a girl. Oh, they said you disrespected me. How so? A human being. What happened to just talking? What happened to let's get together? When I was growing up, it was just, let's watch this. What happened to that? Take a life of another human and in that way. Coward, that's a coward. How could you? So disrespectful on so many levels. I feel mad. I feel angry. I'm sad for my parents, most of all. I can't even imagine. I have 3 girls. I can't even imagine them dying and getting killed, not dying just from a hospital stay or sickness. They had pneumonia and died. They had cancer and died. No, he was gunned down and shot and killed. Not one time, Kedron. Not one time. You shot him 41 times on Grand Street. Get my numbers right here. You shot him 41 times on Grand Street. As if that wasn't enough, not 1 week later, 50 shots was fired, and then the gun was unloaded on him. You got 55 years for that. 55 years. He's gone. My parents are dead. They won't see it. If my mama makes it, probably with her health, and I'm not being funny. If she lasts another, I hope so, 10 years. The way her health is right now, God is my witness. I have no reason to lie. I'm sworn in here before oath. Who does that, I say? Who does something like that? But a person who just does not care for another human. Today, I found out how many times he was shot, 41 times. I said that. How are you able to look at yourself for what you did? You will never forget what you have done for the rest of your life. You have a long road ahead of you to think about what you've done. So I say all of this to say this. You are a soul that Jesus died for. I believe that. I believe in there's a place after this life. I believe in God. God died for you, he died for me. Yeah, Isaiah made some mistakes. I'm not going to get up here and paint a picture of Isaiah, that Isaiah was all that in a bag of chips. I'm not going to do that. Isaiah made some mistakes. So have I. So have you. So I say this. You are a soul. You need to repent. I am a soul, and I need to forgive you. So Kedron Perkins, I forgive you for what you did to my brother. May your soul rest in peace.
Anything else? We are in recess. We are in recess on this case. Thank you.